Lights up!
Everybody.
Hello.
Hello. This is another episode of Lights Up. Thank you for joining. And today I'm very excited because we're going to be talking all things Dick Whittington. Thank you. And I'm here with cast members Rosie.
Hello.
And Danny.
Hello.
Who are new members of PTC. And obviously in true Panto fashion, Rosie is playing Dick, the principal, and Danny is playing Sarah the cook. So welcome guys, thank you very much for joining me on our latest episode of Lights Up at Putney Theatre Company. How are rehearsals going? Oh my God! Stunned silence, listeners. It's going so well.
What have we done today?
They're going.
Today, Sarah's punched me in the face, and I've accidentally been bad-mouthed, which you can't do in pantomime, so it's going well.
Yeah, it's been pretty X-rated, actually, today's rehearsal.
So this is the blue version of the panto. So excellent.
I'll tone it down for the kids, guys.
So not so friendly, family-friendly version. Yeah, let's not do that. So, now, but for those who don't know, the pantomime is Dick Whittington. It is from the 6th to the 14th of January, and there's matinee performances on the Saturday and Sunday. And it's actually been written by our incredibly talented in-house writing team, and all the songs that have been performed have been written also by one of our members. So it's a completely original panto, and I won't,
The songs are bangers.
Pretty brilliant, isn't it?
It's actually great.
Yes. I mean, to have so much talent under one roof, and that's not just the three of us. It's pretty special, and the songs really are very good and very catchy. I think. What have you woken up this morning singing?
Lady with a Cake Shop.
Yes, that's my favourite.
Yeah, that's our little duet.
Lady with a Cake Shop.
Well, dear listener, that's because they're both in it.
It's the best in the show.
Actually, it was inserted, especially for us.
You're inserting some innuendo there, Danny. Yes. So that's great songs, great script, all original. Now, Danny, you've been in Panto
I've
before.
done Panto. Well, actually,
he has a face for Panto, listener.
That's why we're on the radio.
I wrote a semi-panto, which you were in.
Oh,
Cait.
darling, you're so kind to mention it. I didn't want to say, but back in my youth.
Yes, it must be 20-odd years ago. I wrote Look Behind You. Yes, it's published, Josef Weinberger, www.josef-weinberger.com.
Basically, you can buy it on Amazon, probably.
Yeah, it takes about 6 weeks to arrive. So that was a kind of a backstage panto. So I played the dame in that, and then I had another crack at it 2018.
So this is the third time?
This will be the third time.
So hopefully you'd have
third
actually
time
got
lucky.
It right. Yeah. And now, how does this Sarah differ from the other Sarahs? Are they all called Sarah? They are, right?
They are. They're all called.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
You learn something new every day.
Every day's a school day, darling.
So, Aladdin obviously has Twanky, and Dick has Sarah. Yeah. Although I think in this one I'm Sarah the chef, not Sarah the cook.
Oh, I love that.
Because I'm a little bit more upmarket.
Bring it screeching into the 21st century.
Indeed.
Well done, us.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think I was actually saying earlier, I think my Sarah in this one, I'm basically... It's a composite of all my favourite EastEnders heroines.
I hope Babs Windsor is making it.
Oh, Babs is. In fact, I'm actually changing one of the lines. I say, get out, and I'm changing it to, get out of my calf. So we've got Babs in there. We've obviously got June Brown. There's a bit of Dot Cotton.
Of course.
And Pat Butcher as well. So
the earrings.
They're all in there.
Now, Rosie, is this the first time you've been in a pantomime?
I've been in some uni pantomimes back in day. They were slightly more X-rated and catered to a slightly different audience.
I'm imagining you weren't having families to those ones.
No, that was very much student accommodation vibes.
Lovely.
But I've not been in a panto since then. I'm very excited.
Now, you're brand new to Putney, and I know Danny, so we'll just pass on that. But let's talk to you, Danny. So you're brand new. How did you find us? I want to know all the deets.
I basically researched pantos in London to audition for.
Oh, simply for a pantomime?
Yeah,
not even for theatre?
I was just like, it would be really fun to be in a pantomime, let's do that. And then I researched it, and then a couple replied, and this was the closest to my house. So I was like, great.
Right, so really selective quality there.
So
Amazing.
So how did you find us? Well, I came over to the train station, turned left, and there you were.
There you go. And the rest is history.
Right, so you had a very, due diligence in searching all the theatre companies in London, and clearly you did
Impressed by the local theatre.
Yeah, and then obviously read all our reviews and thought Putney Theatre Company sounds amazing. I must be part of that. Exactly what happened. Well done. Yes. Panto, first production. What other stuff have you done in the past?
I did quite a lot of directing at uni. I was really more behind the stage than on the stage, but I thought I'd come back and see what it was like to be on the stage, and it was great. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's really fun.
Now, obviously, you have to be nice, because I'm going to say, has everyone been welcoming?
Everyone has been welcoming. Yeah,
Good.
I think one of the things with I'm not in the acting world per se, apart from this right now, but one of the things that I found the acting world at uni was there can sometimes be quite a cliquey environment and quite like hierarchical and all of that, and there's just none of that here. It's just like
we must try harder.
It's a lovely sort of family vibe. Yeah, it's nice.
Lovely. Well, that's what we strive for, what we aim for, because we all do it for love. No one gets paid, sadly, dear listener, if you want to go.
That's the first I've heard.
In fact, we have to pay you. Right, okay, as in like the theatre.
Yeah.
But so everyone does it for love, so I'm glad that you're enjoying your first experience. In fact, we had lots of fun on Friday, didn't we? Because we did the switching on of the Putney lights.
Yes.
Which kind of sounds slightly disappointed with the switching on of the lights. I imagined it to be down the high street.
Yeah.
I don't know where I think I was being, in Regent Street, but the actual switching of the light was the Christmas tree.
Turned on. Oh. Yeah. And our performance.
Someone just basically put the plug in.
Yeah.
Switching on both lights.
Yes, exactly. Switching on the light, yeah. But we performed a couple of numbers, didn't we?
Yes, yeah, we performed at Whittington and There Are No Rats in London. One
of the best songs, thanks. Yeah.
Said the rat.
Exactly. Now, Danny, darling, we've known each other for, well,
a while.
Far too long. But you are brand new to Putney Theatre.
I am.
Because we normally see you treading the boards at Hampton Hill.
Hampton Hill, yeah. Teddington Theatre Club.
So you've obviously been involved in theatre forever and have your own theatre company, as well as being, in many, many shows. Please don't give them any time to talk about that. So what is the difference that you've noticed coming to Putney?
The bus journey's longer. I seem to spend it's like a running gag. I appear at every rehearsal saying sorry, bus. I have to say, I agree with Rosie. I think actually it is incredibly welcoming. People have been very, very sweet, and when you join a new group, invariably it takes a while to settle in, but I think it. Yeah, on the very first rehearsal, afterwards we were down the pub and I was getting to know people. So I think, it's certainly, the vibe is very friendly.
Good.
And I mean that most sincerely.
And that warms my little heart.
You've only been to 2 rehearsals there, come on.
And now what about the talent, apart from your good selves? Have you been, has it surpassed your...
Expectations.
Thank you. Has it surpassed your expectations?
Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting to be in a cast that's like, some people are professionally in theatre, some people are literally just doing this on the side and like for a bit of fun, and like the standard's really, really high, and it's nice working with people that are in acting as well, because it's quite fun bouncing off people that actually know what they're doing, and I'm like, woo.
And I genuinely, I'm going to say this, that I think people, our audience members, are genuinely surprised about how good our shows are, because at the end of the day, I don't like to say, we are a local theatre, we are amateur. I like to say regional theatre, or as one of my good friends calls us, the South West End.
Semi-professional.
Yeah, and I'm going with that. Because we actually do have a lot of professional actors that come and, play with us, and that sounds wrong.
It sounds nice. Sounds like a theatre company I want to be in.
I feel an edit coming.
Yes, I feel an edit coming. Rodent has his work.
When are they turning up? Promises.
They're not in this show, love. They're all in Great Expectations, and their expectations were great. Yeah. So we do have quite a nice balance, I think, of people who do it for a living, who... Stop making me laugh. Who act professionally, or resting professionals, or people come back at a later date, and then complete newbies who've never been on stage in their life but just thought, oh, I quite fancy that. So I actually think it's quite a nice balance. But it means that because we have quite a lot of a hotbed of talent to choose from, we have quite exceptional quality of shows for an amateur theatre. And I'm hoping you know that, Danny, because you have been doing it for a long time.
Yes.
I think one of my fellow cast member who's playing Snout, which is one of King Rat's henchmen, she's even doing the choreography.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, in her spare time, she does dancing. It's
She's ballerina, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Bonkers. That's the level of talent we have, darling. We're not just pretty faces, you know.
Well,
And some of us aren't
even, eh? Way!
Now, my loves, I know that Barney the director, is chomping at the bit to get you back in, and I've probably got to go and make an appearance as well. Well, my darlings, thank you so much for dropping by. Lovely to see you guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. And to anyone who's listening, thank you very much. Please do subscribe. For those who want to buy tickets to the Panto, again, it goes from the 6th to the 14th of January. Tickets are available via www.putneyartstheatre.org.uk. £16 or £12 concessions, and because it's Panto, there's a family bundle, £45 for 2 adults and 2 children. You don't have to be related. I'm just going to say that. No, we don't check. Anyway, thank you very much for listening.
Noted. Tell all my friends.
Yeah, thanks to Nick for producing this. Thanks to Rosie and to Danny. And I think I shall see you on stage in about 2 minutes.
Cool.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening. This is a real Putney Theatre Company production. Do share the podcast with your friends and take a look at our website, searching online for the Putney Theatre Company. So that's it for now. See you next time.